Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to take a look at the new public test server version 2. Stalker, if you take a look at it, 5 large lasers, standard 310. So we go to skills, you can see that they threw all of the firepower into one. You have the ballistics, off to the right here, the missile points down the center, the lasers down to the left. Now, the armor structure didn't change a whole lot. Well, they have the reinforced casing, which is nice. It'll reduce your chance of being critical hit. Then you got your agility tree. You have a lot of torso stuff here, which is going to be your upper chassis. And then on the right side, you're going to have your lower chassis. Oh, sorry, I got a terrible itch. Jump jets, not going to really worry about that. I'm not sure who would actually be using that. I might do that on my Phoenix Hawk, but I doubt I'll waste the points on it. Mech operations, it's kind of built the same thing. They didn't change much, but as you can see, you have to start off with what, I don't know, quick ignition's not something I really want. Speed retention, I just want the heat containments, the cool runs, the things that are really going to matter. And then minus 17.5% improved gyros. That is a big one. All your consumable stuff here. And your sensors, it's kind of the same. Everyone's going to want to get the seismic, the radar depths, the good things that you have to work for. But let's take a look at my Stalker. As you can see, all the regular things are going to be blue. The ranges, the cooldowns, etc., etc., the heat gens. Your lasers are all orange, and this is what we're going to be interested in. Really want the ranges and the cooldowns. Those are going to be good. The durations are definitely going to be good. That allows you to get a good burn with your lasers. Heat gen. So that took up 24 points, and I think that's a fairly good. We can get a couple of velocities if we want, but I'm not even going to waste the time on the velocities. And as you can see, though, they reduced the amount of GXP it costs. I believe it's 800 per. Let's go ahead and undo all this. So it's now 800 and only 60,000 versus the old 100,000. So it's going to make building your mechs a lot less. And another cool thing they added was with the respec. So I apply these changes, 1.4 million. And you go to here, you can undo it. And it costs 0 to undo. And say I apply those changes, no cost to respec my mech. And say turn it to like it's cheaper because everything's already there. Because they now recognize that you've already paid for these once. I think the way they did it this time around is significantly better. Still some work that could be done on this system, obviously, but this is why we test it out. We make these videos so that hopefully PGI can can go back. I'm not really worried about either of these, especially not AMS, because I don't use AMS in this mech. Skeletal, reinforced, skeletal armor, reinforced, shock, skeletal, reinforced armor. Those are the ones you're really going to want. And I think the armor structures are going to be the ones you really want for your heavies and assaults, just so they can be the tanks that they are, or that they should be. Skeletal density, I'm at the 43 points. Some of these nodes I think are kind of dead. Torso pitches are good. I'll go this other route. I just don't know anyone who's going to want arm pitch. I know I'm not going to want arm pitch in a stalker. It's just, it's not going to do me any good. But we want speed tweaks, so we have to work for it. Now I'm at 62. You know, quick ignition, improved heat, cool run, heat containment. And the sensors, I think, are going to be, this is going to be the balance point between your operations and your sensor systems, because everyone's want to get down here to get down to your seismic, your radar depth. You know, you can get one radar depth information in a couple seismics. One seismic, I believe. 2 radar depths and 1 seismic. It's not the greatest, but it's something that I'm going to go with. Kinetic burst, torso yaw, anchor turn, and anchor turn. And I think it's just under 6 million to fully master a mech. And if we go back to my loadout with my stalker, as you can see, I now have, I hate how that gets stuck there sometimes. I have energy cooldown, missile cooldown, heat minus 5%, 13% armor bonus, fall damage, torso yaw angle, arm. Sounds like somebody's knocking on my door, but they're not. Arm pitch, don't really worry about. Start up duration, minus 21%. That's amazing. So when I overheat myself in a panic situation, I can get up quick. Heat dissipation, sensor range, you know, it's just gonna be good. So I got more energy. And I still have my large laser and inner sphere large laser stuff. So I think it's really it's a huge improvement over the last system. If we go back to the weapons, you can see range, velocities, cooldowns. These apply for all weapons, which is awesome. So instead of, it's going to get rid of people wanting to boat all lasers or all autocannons. It's going to make it so you can build more versatile mechs and still get the benefit versus how it was before, where you had to master 2 or 3 trees and then essentially leaving this stuff out of the picture for you, which is good. I mean, you can see, you know, you have magazine capacity, which the lower right, you know, it's for autocannons. It's for autocannons, LBXs, Gauss's, machine guns. You know, Gauss charge. You have more time to aim when charging your Gauss rifle. Then you have the specifics, the UAC jams, the LBX spreads, you know, missile spread, missile rack. Same thing is magazine capacity. You have more ammo per ton of armor. You got your high explosives, increases your missile crit chance. I think these are all going to be things that are great. I like what they did here. I think there is room to improve. I'm not sure where that is. I just think it can be done. What I really like is the reinforced casing. I think that's something a lot of people overlooked previously, is the case. You know, nobody wants to be critical hit, but you want to critical hit people. It's good. And as you can see, this is the kind of the torso, the anchor turning for the lower stuff, but they give you a way to jump back through. If you do this, then you're like, oh, I want to be over here. So maybe I don't do these, and I jump through here. Look at that! I'm now speed tweaked, and I get rid of. I didn't even do the arm pitch. You know, it's maybe I have to get rid of a speed tweak, but okay. So I'm not perfectly speed tweaked. As you can see from what I'm at, I lose some acceleration rates and some torso yaw angle, but I gain the pitch, arm, and my plus 6% to my top speed. It's all give or take with what you want to do. You know, and I can undo it. So I think they made a great amount of progress from the feedback, and I hopefully between everybody else's feedback, they can improve this even more. So until next time, thanks for watching.